All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about none other than Ethereum. Ethereum has done something today which really gives us a better understanding as to where its future really stands and how it's being treated as far as investment goes. And this is something I've discussed on my channel, especially if you're a regular viewer of mine. You know that I've been talking about this specific thing that I'm about to share with you guys for quite some time, and today it kind of just confirms it in a way. So if we're looking at Ethereum, top two cryptocurrency in the markets, up 10.4%, having a great day. And if you guys are not familiar as to why this is happening, I did not want to make a coverage right after this announcement came out. I just wanted to give it a few hours before I kind of came up and talked more about as to what really is going on and what my overall take on ETH is. If you guys are not aware, BlackRock has filed for an Ethereum ETF. And this is what I've literally said from the beginning. Institutions now see Ethereum as a hedge against inflation, and also see it as an asset class. As far as the development side of things go, it's way back in the past. The tech behind ETH and the scalability issues, it's just not there anymore. But institutions and even people that are in the cryptocurrency markets tend to use it as a investment asset. People want to hold it long term. People think that this is going to be one of those assets that is going to be really big in the years to come, and massive institutional interest is going to come in. The likes of BlackRock and Grayscale, Fidelity, all these guys are slowly but surely looking into ETH as well, and this just marks a historic price pattern. If you're a regular viewer on my channel, I've shared countless of times that I saw ETH at $7. I kid you not, 2016, literally April or May, it was one of those months. 2016, one ETH was trading at $7 a pop, and fast forward, things have gone absolutely insane. And this is huge. I love Ethereum. Of course, there's other projects that we always talk about, ETH killers, this and that, but I've always made it clear Ethereum is never going anywhere. It's always going to be there and here to stay, because it's seen as a store of value. So let's talk about the price, see what is happening, and of course, what are my projections for Ethereum in the upcoming future ahead of us. So as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So of course, this news has gone through the roof. Everyone is getting excited. We've seen the second most value cryptocurrency go up. You can see this for yourself. You can't make this up. ETH right now went up about 10% on the daily time frame. We're talking billions of dollars flowing into ETH in just a matter of last 24 hours. Market cap is currently sitting at $254 billion with the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 44.1 million, which is insane. Not million, billion dollars, guys. This is huge. A lot of interest shifting in, of course, and that is something we'd expect. And ETH hasn't even seen that type of move as of now. We've seen Bitcoin outpace Ethereum in pretty much the entire year. We've seen Ethereum stay stagnant around $1,600, but it's finally popping off. And I think this can cause a huge market explosion, especially if now Ethereum ETF were to come out, which I think is going to next year. I think it's going to really change the entire outlook on Ethereum and of course the entire crypto space as a whole. And I think a lot of people are going to be shocked as to what this ETF basically means for the entire space. You can see this for yourself. Kathy Wood believes Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin in the upcoming bull run. Again, this right here, some people are going to come out and say it's quite obvious because of the market valuation. Of course, everyone comes out and says, there's always like the decoupling and of course, the flippening. But I don't ever think the flippening will happen. I don't ever think ETH will take over Bitcoin spot. I think Bitcoin is the king of the markets and it will always be like that. But ETH will be the second player, the biggest altcoin ever. I don't think anything will get bigger than that. But as far as tech goes, yes, guys, there's so many different projects out there, other blockchains that are thriving, and I think there is a chance in the near future for that to be flipped in terms of the overall usability, the overall development side of things, and we're already starting to see that happen. But as far as the market cap goes and the overall spot and the presence, I don't think that will ever be replaced. But let's take a look at ETH's charts. Let's go down memory lane, man. Wow, this brings back the good old days. We saw ETH go up all the way up to $1,400 the previous bull cycle, which was 2 bull cycles away. In 2018, we saw this top, and of course, we saw the price go all the way down to $56, back in 2019. And boy, that was a sweet time to be accumulating. And if you've been following me on my channel for quite some time, you guys know I did pick some up around this range, especially back in March, guys. This is where I went crazy in accumulating, and I pretty much rode the wave towards the upside. Didn't lock in the all-time high, but again, I'm not complaining. I did still make quite impressive gains with Ethereum, and I think Ethereum is now going to continuously show us the power of it, and of course how it's the second biggest asset class, really going to shock a lot of people. But what you're seeing here right now, if we're looking at the charts right now, you can see we're facing a huge level of resistance where we haven't seen the price of ETH above since last May. If I were to bring out the daily time frame, you guys will be able to understand this way better. You can see this for yourself. ETH is pushing towards the upside. So, let's go take a look at what's happening. So you can see this for yourself. If you bought on October 11th, pretty much any cryptocurrency, if you bought, you're up about like 50 or 60%. You can see this for yourself. As far as ETH is concerned, you're up about 37.4%. And I still think it's quite early for ETH. I think what's coming is going to be the real shocker. Right now, you can see this resistance. We retested it in April as well, saw a rejection, and pretty much April was the year where we retested this resistance. After that, we never managed to close above here. So the next few hours could be very, very crucial for ETH, guys. This resistance is not a joke, and if this resistance is able to break out, because if we're looking at BTC, Bitcoin is once again above the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level, once again above 36,790. We did see a little bit of a manipulation occur earlier this morning, but markets are picking up back where they left off, and that was pure manipulation due to futures trading. And this is why I tell you guys to stay away from futures trading. But what you're seeing right now is huge historic levels that ETH is testing, and if this is able to break out, guys, let the fireworks begin. We could be seeing a $2,500 Ethereum in the upcoming few weeks ahead of us if it's able to pop out of here. So next few hours are very, very important, and of course, the bull cycle, I think this time around ETH will be able to make its way up $10,000 or even more. Especially if the ETF were to be approved. Some people are projecting 20K, and again, even that is, I wouldn't even write that off at that point, because we're talking billions of dollars coming in, not just a few retail investors coming in together to pump up the price. No, guys, institutions, massive cash inflows could flow into Ethereum, and take this to the levels that we have not even ever expected. So shout out to my Ethereum supporters, the holders, and this is huge. And let me know down below if you guys want to see more Ethereum updates right now. If you do, let me know in the comments, and I will bring you guys just that. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.